How's everybody doing? Come on, how y'all doing? So, first of all, put your hand up in the air, pat yourself on the back, and say, oh, you're a rock star, baby. And now tap somebody next to you and say, you're a rock star, too. So, if you're wondering, did they really say, put your Snoopy ears up for a second, go, or, everybody do that, or. Did they really say 17 years? Because you all thought I was like 25, right? 17 years. 17 years, I want you to get this. I went to a conference. Well, I didn't. Here's what happened. I thought I was going to a party in Memphis because I heard there were lots of cute guys there. And I was 24, so I was going. And somebody had sold me a product. They sold me a water filter, but they didn't tell me about the business. So imagine showing up today, thinking you're going to a party tonight, and someone goes, there's a seminar in the day, and I show up there, and I said, there's a business? And I took notes, just like many of you are, hopefully. And I'm like, and I saw the company. I'm like, the company's amazing, product's amazing. John Blair was there, right? I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And guess what I did for 17 years? Never signed an application. So don't be me. But I'm going to talk a little bit about, let me ask you a question. When Brian was talking, when people buy you, what are they buying? I mean you. When they were buying, or the question is, what are they not buying? Is there something in you that's not really being real and authentic right now? So stand up real quick. You got 10 seconds to tell somebody what they're buying when they buy you. Quick, quick, quick. What are they buying when they buy you? All right. Grab a seat, give them a high 10, give them a high 10. Grab a seat, feeling great. Grab a seat. Yell it out real loud. What are they buying? What are they buying? What are they buying? They're buying no BS. What else are they buying? Yourself? What else are they buying? Hope. What else are they buying? Awesome. So here's what I bought. I want you to remember this. It's all about relationships. It's all about relationships. And I met a man you heard. His name's Jeff Roberti. Heard of Jeff Roberti? Who's heard of Jeff Roberti? Met him at that party a long time ago, before some of you were born, 1990. And he knew the value of relationships. He knew the value of relationships, and he kept in touch with no agenda. Just kept in touch. But he saw something in me. He saw my hard work. I ended up in the personal development world. You guys might know I've worked for Tony Robbins for 27 years. But personal development is theory until you put it into action. Personal development is theory. It's wonderful. It's unbelievable. It's important because it's true. The best investment, you have to invest in who? You. Let me ask you a question. Where's the very first place that the heart delivers blood to? Stomach, the brain, the heart. You can't give what you don't have. So until you have that confidence that he just talked about, until you have that servant leadership that everybody's talking, you can't give it to anybody. You can't give hope until you have it. And here's what it is. Everybody's like, what do I need to do to be successful? How many of you are wondering the same thing? Here's what I'll tell you. It's all in your head. It's 80% psychology, it's 20% mechanics. 80% what you believe about yourself, what you believe is possible, what you believe you can do. 20% mechanics. The mechanics are easy. This company gives us the systems, do they not? But you must do what? Get out of your own what? You got to get out of your own way. And I thought the best thing I would do is show you something from my dear friend Jeff. And Jeff was, I'm watching the clock just so you know, because I really want to be concise and get you as much as I can in these next 5 minutes. Jeff called me one day and he said, Loren, he goes, I've got all these workbooks. I've been to so many seminars. I've got manuals and I've got this. He goes, what do I do with them all? I'm going to show you what he did with them all. Oh.
Everyone, this is Jeff Roberti. I'm cleaning out my desk. These are some journals down here and some training notes. But I want you to see the amount of personal development that I've gone through over the years and the amount of notes that I've taken. This is just a fraction of it. I wanted you guys to see this. As you grow, your business grows. Bye for now.
Pretty cool. What does that really mean to you? Does that mean you need to step it up? Does that mean you've got some work to do? You are your most precious commodity. You have to take the time to do that. What are you doing? Let me ask you a question. In the last 90 days, what books have you read? In the last 90 days, what new skill have you learned? In the last 90 days, what did you do with that workbook that you did when a seminar you went to? What did you do with it? Did you put it on the shelf? What did you implement? What did you really do to take it to the next level? And here's the thing. We talk about people by you and this. Here's the deal. He knew I was a hard worker. He knew I'd give it all that I could. And here's what I will also share, because we hear about, I've sat where you've sat. I got into that whole comparison thing instead of honoring who I was. And to be a person you're not is to waste the person you are. Everybody's got a different message. Something's going to resonate. I can't see the clock, so I have no idea how much time is left. Everybody is looking, someone's looking for you. Someone's looking for you to be their hero. But they're looking to see, are you walking the talk? You know, what do they say? Watch the feet, not the lips. What are you delivering on? How are you having people rise up? Who are you rising up? Who are you thinking about? Who's next? You've heard it said over and over and over again, and if I don't have any time, and it takes courage, like Jeff said. What's the best recruiting tool? The mirror. Don't look up line, don't look down line, look in the mirror. Are you doing the do? Are you out there really doing the do? Best recruiting tool, look in the mirror. What are you doing every single day? And whether you like it or not, who you are is how you lead. And the question you need to ask yourself, would you follow you? And if the answer is no, what do you need to do to become that person? You are your most precious commodity. How many of you are married? Since I can't see the time, I'm going to keep going. There's no time here. Seriously, I'm serious. How many of you are married? Raise your hand. Guess what? We're all married. We're all married to something. Some of us are married to a really not so empowering story. Some of us are married. I was married to this couch that was so uncomfortable, but it was so pretty and I paid a ton of money for it. But until you let go of that old disempowering thing, you can't bring anything new in. So what do you need to divorce? What belief do you need to divorce and grow that personal development so that you can really be that person that you are?